Welcome to Fast Stang 444. I wanted to try starting on this ramp. I knew that the ramp will disappear when the game started, so I figured let's start here and have it just drop me, and I'll be overlooking the Baja, so if I see a drop in the distance I can go over to it. I didn't happen to see any drops when the game was starting, but it could be that I am so far away from Horizon Baja that it would have just been a tiny speck just for a moment and I didn't see it. So let's move over here, kind of northeast of Horizon Baja, northwest of the mountain. And the reason I'm starting in this area, the final arena was in the Baja, around Horizon Baja. And it's something I'm just trying, just to see if are there higher level drops in one area as opposed to another. Is there some sort of pattern? And I have nothing to share with you. I think it is all just a random thing that happens, and there's no real pattern that you can figure out. So now I'm going to go along the north side of the mountain and see if there are any drops along this way. The downside to doing this, yeah, that's a level 2 escort. I don't want that. The downside to doing this is I'm spending so much time away from everyone. Even if I did find a drop, it's going to take me a while to get near everyone to engage in a head-to-head. So by the time I am around everyone, like half the game is expired. So they're all in higher level cars. So unless I find a mid to higher level car. So that's an element of starting so far away and going around the north side of this mountain that can be a disadvantage. I have tried this before and found mid-level drops north of the mountain through here, around these little buildings along this road, which is normally where drops would be. I've found drops, but not this time. Sometimes there's a drop right here. I think on the right there. I think I found 2 or 3 higher level drops there. So I could have gone to the right there and started heading back towards where the next arena is, but I see this car on the mini-map behind me, so I am going to follow this road. This road, if you continue on it, leads into the northern edge of Guanajuato. And because they are behind me, and this is only a level 2 911 Porsche Carrera, I am going to pass, continue on. If I stopped there and took that, that would allow them to possibly catch up to me and challenge me. And they didn't catch up to me. You can see they're not on the mini-map any longer. They probably are heading to the southern side of Guanajuato over near the stadium. So I'm actually going to fast forward ahead. I did wind up finding a car drop, a Audi S1, and I will start. I am over to the eastern side of the map. There's some drops here I'm looking at, but there's a level 5, and This S1 is faster, and here's this car coming towards me, so I'll get into a head-to-head with them. That's actually a level 6 aerial nomad, you notice? And I have a jump on them, and the aerial nomad actually doesn't really have that high of a top speed, so I should be able to beat them if I could get a clean run through here. A lot of times this finish point you have to go through some trees at the end, and that's what it looks like I'm going to have to do. So they are a little bit of a distance behind me. They're going to have to do the same thing, obviously. So let's get through here. Narrowly miss some trees. The option to level up or take the aerial nomad obviously will be an option, and that was a car just sitting there trying to snipe people finishing head-to-heads. That was a Nissan GTR level 8. So I'm heading over here. I'm taking actually the level 5 Ford Focus RS because it is faster than the aerial nomad. Now I am going to jump ahead where it is time for the final arena to shrink to pre-final showdown, and I'm just going to creep over and get in position near this triangular shaped intersection. And because I spent all that time driving around, I'm only in a level 5 Focus, I am going to try to influence the finish down the southern coast here, or eastern coast, heading south.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds. Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
It worked. Okay. It looks like it's way down towards the southeastern portion of the map, so I'll just keep it on the road. You know, if you get off this road, you wind up running into buildings and trees, and there's all kinds of obstructions along the way. And there's some water that is along the beach that if you drive into the water, you wind up going to a crawl. So you just have to keep it on the road all the way down through here. There's that water that you can drive through on the left that slows you down.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
If you've been enjoying my channel and you enjoy the content, please subscribe. I'm trying to get my channel to grow, and it helps me out. Thank you very much.